Hello, my name is Mike Konufke. I'm with the San Antonio Family Association, and we're just one of the many organizations part of the Stop Planned Parenthood Coalition here in San Antonio. And we're putting these videos together in the hopes of helping people to empower them to learn more about what's taking place here in San Antonio. Related to 2140 Babcock, which is the Planned Parenthood here in San Antonio. This particular video is talk about certificate of occupancy. Certificate of occupancy. A certificate of occupancy is what is necessary to stay in business. As a matter of fact, if you were a doctor or a gasoline station or any type of business and you did not have a certificate of occupancy, then you would not be in business and you potentially could be shut down by the city. You see, it's one of the city's way of taxing individuals and making certain that the codes are there when they get into business. That's the oversight and things of that nature. So a lot of it's very good. However, granting a business without to open a business without a certificate of occupancy not only sends the wrong signal, but is disingenuous in what it's supposed to do, and that is to make certain that all the citizens are going to be safe. Back in July of 2015 of this year, Mayor Ivy Taylor's office called us to tell us that a third-party reviewer was going to be hired to try and figure out this zoning issue at 2140 Babcock. And she said the bad news is it appears that Planned Parenthood is able to move into 2140 Babcock without any certificate of occupancy. Now imagine that. A place where blood is being spilt does not need a certificate of occupancy. You know, if there's any certificate of occupancy that you take serious, it's going to be one like a hospital or a doctor's office or something of that. You're going to take that much more serious than a snow cone shop, for instance. So what we did is through the city of San Antonio, through the right to public information, we requested, the San Antonio Family Association requested all the certificates of occupancy related to 2140 Babcock. And I hold in my hand here today 13 of them, and I'd just like to read some of them to you so that you get a feel as to what was there. But this one here is, I'm looking for the date. This one here is 2002. We have a European Massage Therapy Institute Certificate of Occupancy for 2140 Babcock. We have another one here that is the All Car Communications in 1985. We have 1987. We have a Rehabilitation Center of South Texas. In 2002, we have Horizon Open MRI San Antonio West LLC, Omni Interest in 1984. 1984 also is Dell Parson Optical. 1984 is Jesus Juarez Company. Then in 1987 we have Rehabilitation Center of South Texas. We have River City Interest in 1984. 1997, we have Warm Springs Baptist Rehabilitation Network. In 1984, we have another one, Omni Interest. 2005 is the most recent, these two, and that is Molecular Diagnostics, Accu Molecular Diagnostic Inc. And the last one is University Health, and it's a doctor's office. 13 of them for certificate of occupancy and none for Planned Parenthood. How is that even possible? You see, because when you read from the city's website, their own website, I'll read it to you, a certificate of occupancy is required for all businesses in the city of San Antonio, and no building will be exempt. The buildings with multiple tenants, each tenant space must have their own certificate of occupancy. And furthermore, for renovations of buildings with an existing certificate of occupancy, they have to reapply, especially if the property ownership moved from one owner to the next, right off the city's website. So currently, the city of San Antonio is proposing their new amendment to language, and that new amendment language, we would ask that all the citizens in San Antonio to get them to vote no to the amended language. Essentially, this new amended language says that a ambulatory surgery center can be put in C1, C2, C3, just about anywhere in San Antonio. And C1, as you know, are the ones that are next to residential areas. So get your city council and the mayor, Ivy Taylor, to vote no on the new amended language for ambulatory surgery center. Thank you very much.